Investigators are looking into a deadly shooting involving LA County Sheriff's deputies. One man was killed, another was critically wounded. It all began with a slow-speed pursuit and ended last night in Compton on North Poinsettia Avenue and East Palmer Street. KCAL 9's Louisa Hodge has details on what investigators know so far.
I heard that my son was shot 10 times. Why would you shoot someone when you could have tasered him?
Martha Willis showed up to this Compton crime scene after learning her son, 24-year-old Antoine Hunter, was shot to death by deputies. Investigators say just before 10 o'clock last night, two deputies from Compton Station tried to pull over two men inside this car, suspecting a possible DUI. But instead of stopping, the driver took them on a slow-speed pursuit, eventually crashing into a parked car. But when the deputies got out of their car, they say the driver tried to hit one of them. And they say the driver was armed with a handgun while the passenger was reaching towards the center console. That, investigators say, is when deputies started shooting.
I heard like at least 8 to 10 shots, and they're like all accurate shots. It wasn't like a shootout. It was just more like they're aiming and they shot the person.
The driver, who family members say was Antoine Hunter, was shot to death in the driver's seat. They say he served time in prison for burglary and was several days away from finishing his parole.
So I'm not going to sit here and say he's some angel, but I've never known my son to carry a gun. Never.
The passenger was taken to the hospital with injuries. His mother says her son, 24-year-old Jeremy Evans, who also had a criminal history, did not deserve to be shot.
The police raided my house and looking for weapons for my son. And it's unfair because they can't just do what they want to do in the city of Compton.
Investigators say a loaded handgun was recovered at the scene. This grieving mother says she still wants more answers.
Take his little butt to jail if he was doing wrong. Why did they have to kill my baby?
None of the deputies were injured, and the suspect, who was transported to the hospital, is now in fair condition. In Compton, Louisa Hodge, KCAL 9 News.